We're going to have some special guests.
Don't tell me, don't ruin it.
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to actually be on the stage, so it's going to be weird.
I'll try to mask my shock when and then my complete panic when I don't know their song.
That's right.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting this panel with just a freight train of fantasticness. An absolute parade of perfection. Please, put your hands together.
How many people we got?
We got everybody we could get. We literally scooped up everybody. We said, had people put down your breakfast, we need you on stage. We gathered everybody. Put your hands together for the all-female law firm of Minor, Rhodes, Bugmaster, Smith, Connell, and Swallow!
Just a team.
Six.
We can make it if we try. Just the six of us.
Six, baby.
You and I. Just the six of us.
All six.
Castles in the sky. Just the six of us.
All six.
Just all of us.
Make them move their own chairs. Don't do the thing we usually do. Get set up for. Make them move their own chairs.
You and I. Just the six of us.
Nope, not so much. Six of us.
Oh, Emily's just saying hi to everyone. That's cute.
Yeah, we haven't seen Emily in a while.
It's so cute. It's so
Emily,
cute.
swallow everyone!
So good. This is an awesome lineup. We're gonna get up, we're gonna get off the stage.
Vaginas! Nipples!
I thought you usually save the A-level material for your closer. Real quickly, two things I want to say. We never see Emily Swallow. It is such a treat to have her here. And I gotta brag on her for a second. Not only did she finish a fantastic run doing a play with Tom Hanks in Los Angeles, California, but this young lady just got herself married. Newly married Emily Swallow. Ladies, the stage is yours.
Gracias. Bye, boys. Hi, guys. Can the band actually stay on stage with us for the panel?
Wow, they punished the band.
Look at their faces. It was a
You must
joke.
really hate the band.
It was a joke. What, do you think we have time to let them do anything? Oh my God, the angels came to me.
Band, run, band, run.
Cheers. Hi, guys. Is this on? Good morning. You guys, Ruth Connell's here. And I'm furious. Testing. I'm so angry. Is anybody else angry? Just me. Angry? The alarm went off in my hotel room in the middle of the night. I had no sleep. I'm furious. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm so glad you're here to take up the rage mantle from me, Ruth. It's usually all my job.
Who knows what's gonna happen when Ruth gets mad?
Something that didn't make me mad though was seeing Emily in her plays.
Yeah, just both of them, right?
Yeah, I'm her biggest, well, I can't say her biggest fan because we're all her fan, but I'm her biggest stalker.
I mean, could I have a better stalker?
No, absolutely not.
I got to see Briana and Emily sing together. Freaking awesome.
And actually hearing it was even better than
That was like our dream come true.
It was!
We really were like, we never got to sing together when we were doing the conventions. And when she came to, when I was recording in LA in February, she came to the studio. Jason's like, just fool around with something. What song you know? Just fool around with it. And we went into the studio and really fucked it up.
Hey, wait, let's try to do the harmonies that we did then now.
To my ear, that sounded perfect. What's the problem?
Yeah, so happy, grateful that you were there, girl. Love you.
So we're supposed to answer questions?
Oh, what?
Yes, we are. By the way, you guys, are you having fun? Is this...
I love New Jersey, except for yesterday when they didn't laugh at any of my jokes. And literally everybody came up to me, I was saying to Kim, everybody's coming up to me at autographs going, you were so funny in panel. I'm like, well, could you tell me that out loud?
I hear them laugh laughing now.
We need validation, like, in the
Where's that youngster that I was picking on yesterday? Where is he? Oh, you're asking for it again, eh? You're up for more. All right, bring it on. Bring it on. All right, let's get started.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
Oh,
The mic isn't on.
It's not your fault. Not your fault. Not your fault. Not your fault. Comes Ruthie. Don't look into her eyes. She's a witch.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm
Let's say,
originally
so's
from
Megan.
Northern West Virginia. Lived in DC for about 7.5 years, and now I live in the wonderful city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My question is, all of you, I hope you realize from the fandom, we love you. You've been such wonderful role models. It's great to see you up here. And, you know, to have such wonderful female role models who are beautiful and talented, intelligent, and kind.
Oh, wow.
Ruth is feeling better. Ruth is feeling better.
My question is, what, if anything, has been an important lesson or the most important thing you've learned from doing these conventions, either from interacting with the fans or hanging out with the other female or even male cast members and crew?
That is a big question. But I love it. I'm gonna jump in on this one, because it's really, I have like an instant answer, which is like, I learned that I'm valid, which is huge. Between this group and you guys, that's what you have done for me, and that's what I hope we can keep doing for each other, is just to say, hey, whatever it is that you are is totally okay, and you can be that, and we want you here.
I'm gonna just add a tail end to that answer is I feel like I'm being heard. I think as someone who was naturally a large timber to her voice, I still always struggled throughout my life to feel like I was being heard and that people were listening, and you guys gave that to me, and it made me responsible for what I say and what I believe and what I learn, and I feel like it has made me a better person. So thank you.
I'm an only child from a farm in the middle of nowhere, and I think for me being the first thing that I did that I really loved was I was in a ballet company, and I love being in a company. I come from a theatre background, and I've landed in this TV show that is the closest thing to being in a company, because most TV shows are not like that. They film and go home, right? But we have this, and I've learned what it is to really be part of a ginormous dysfunctional family. And I mean that in the best possible way, in that I have learned I can mess up and not be perfect, and I'm still in the family. And that's... And I'm going to mess up some more. Wait, you'll see.
We all are.
All of that. I think, just from a work perspective, Hollywood can be a hard place, and our job isn't always very welcoming to women, and women aren't very welcoming to each other. And I have struggled along the way with a lot of people that I've met that haven't been very warm and welcoming. And this particular crew is, I've never seen anything like it. Ever, in my hundreds of years on this planet.
You too?
And every time one of them's like, I love you, we're so glad you're here, I literally get weepy. I'm like, they love me too. It's okay, that's a little window into me. But yes, it's, I mean, obviously, it probably goes without saying the constant flow of love that we give out, we get back tenfold from you guys is, again, something that doesn't ever happen. And we love it and appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Even when we're
By the way, I love you.
We're so glad you're here.
Make her cry, make her cry.
I'm going to chime in and say all of that.
And I have definitely learned that what I've judged in myself as broken and ugly and unacceptable and something to keep hidden is actually just a beautiful part of being human and an offering of connection to other human beings. And you guys have really taught me that. And being in this group where I am seen and heard and loved is just soul healing.
Everything they said. And the thing that has been the biggest joy and what was the biggest surprise for me in doing the conventions is I don't know if anyone else has ever in their lives had this feeling, but growing up I definitely developed that idea that like I needed to present myself a certain way and I needed to play certain roles in certain situations, and this is just in life. This is not, as an actor. And it's easy to feel that way, I think, when you're an actor and when you're going around the different circles of like people who are important, or how you conduct yourself in different situations. And it has been such a joy to come and do these conventions and to just be my ridiculous self and to remember that there's no rules for how I'm supposed to behave, and the more myself I am, that doesn't mean like everyone's gonna love me, but it gives me a much better chance of having an honest connection. And that is just incredible and so much fun, and it's made me braver to not feel like, I'm putting on the whatever role I am today. And it also helps at the conventions that we tend to be very sleep deprived, so I forget who I am. So there's no putting on a good face. But you guys have done so much. Clothes. If you're lucky. But thank you guys for giving us a place where we do just get to be our dorky selves. And you guys are your authentic selves. Notice I didn't say dorky about you. I can say that about me, but thanks for that question.
Thanks, Megan.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Danielle and I'm from Queens. I was wondering if there was any role you guys could play in a movie, what would it be?
In a movie?
Yeah. What?
Like a current role?
Could be anything. Past, present.
We've already established this yesterday. Deadpool.
I would like to be the woman in a coma in the Descendants movie.
Get it?
Just currently. Like anything where I'm lying down.
Other than that,
Do you know what, Ruth, there are roles for women where you can be lying down and reach much more exciting climaxes in your life.
for a couple of those. I would like to play Poison Ivy in the new Margot Robbie movie, but you have to tweak them like much more.
Oh God. I would like to play Tracy Turnblad in Hairspray. I just think I'd be really good at it.
I just want them to write roles where there are people in wheelchairs being normal human beings. I would kill to play that, just to get to be human and not have it be a story about that. So,
That's a great point. More of that. How about you? You two.
Me? Everyone else that hasn't answered is looking at me.
You can share mine.
Okay.
One of you have seen this movie. It's a movie called Moll Flanders, and it's Robin Wright, and she goes through time and all these different incarnations, and every single one's like, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that. So
You're a little bit like her.
Very Robin Wright. And she's fucking badass.
I aspire to her badassery.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and she's directing House of Cards as well.
Oh,
She's the president.
Amazing, I know. And Amazon Woman, Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah, she was in Amazon.
Yeah.
She was a general.
Oh, so cool. Robin Wright for president for real.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you. Oh no, Emily. Do you have no comment or you got something?
Yeah, I mean, I pop in. I would love to be, I want to be Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride.
I get that.
Yeah.
And then you and Sam could be in a movie together.
Right, exactly. And what?
You and Sam could be in a movie together.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm the senior princess.
I love it.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, next question.
I love it. By the way, just total not answering, but I remember that Emily and I saw Wonder Woman together.
We did.
It's super. That
Oh my gosh, we both cried.
I cried.
Yeah.
I cried. And it was like right as all the female empowerment stuff happened. Yeah.
As they jumped off the cliff, I'm sobbing, and my husband looks at me and he's like, "Are you crying?"
They don't get it.
Shut up!
They don't get it.
I cried and I realised I had never seen such footage of women just being physically strong.
Yeah.
It's true, it was the actual footage. We came from a younger self that didn't see that, and so glad there was little boys in the audience dressed as Wonder Woman.
Cheering. There were two little boys in front of me as well, and at the end they were like, they jumped out of their seats, were clapping, standing ovation, and I was like, I bet they cried too. And it was
As they should, because boys should cry.
correct.
Just want to warn everybody that I just finished a coffee and I'm about to start on my second, so good luck to y'all.
It's gonna get fun.
Yeah. Hello?
Actually, she's just gonna need to pee, but
I will pee, I'm sure. I'll hopefully leave the stage to do so, but no promises.
We got a bit desperate on our last panel because they kept us on for a little bit long. We all started to try and leave to go pee. And Kim actually just
I did. I was
And
like,
you just hear Ruth bark, "Where's the band? Where's the band?" Rob comes on and is like, "Whoa." She's like, "We have to pee." So hopefully we won't get to that point today.
It is entertaining to watch.
Yeah. And we're all up here just going, what's your question?
Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
My name's Tina. Jersey born and bred. Jersey, welcome. Welcome to New Jersey.
Thank you.
Where the weak are killed and eaten.
It's an amazing
On the
introduction.
Netherlands, where they're all buried.
Welcome to Jersey. Watch your motherfucking back.
it says that on their license plates, right?
Weak are killed.
State where the weak are killed and eaten.
Wow, Jersey. Wow. Wow. You guys should have been louder during our fucking panel yesterday then. Salty bunch, I like it.
That's why I thought I'd share that with you this morning.
Thank you.
I've always enjoyed show in that the production producers have always cast women, either in age or mindset. So thank you for being a visual image for our young people. But my question, what is your adult beverage of choice?
Kimberly?
Coffee.
I was gonna say, I mean, honestly, coffee. I fucking love coffee. I do this thing now where I put butter in my coffees. Anybody do that? It is dreamy. Don't. You try it. Hey, try it. I put coffee and MTC oil in it, which tastes like coconut. It is the most delicious thing you've ever had. Yeah, coffee. I like lots of things, but coffee is my favorite. Sometimes I go to bed excited about my coffee in the morning. Yes, yes. I just get excited. We buy really nice coffee beans and we do this whole process to make this, latte with the butter, and we set the timer of our coffee maker and it wakes us up hopefully after our daughter wakes us up, and it's nice. I love it. Yeah. Sam, you've got a hard contrast to that, it sounds like. You were surprised that coffee is my favorite drink.
Somebody needs to say bourbon.
Yes, I like bourbon.
Listen.
And I like bourbon in my coffee.
Yeah.
I like bourbon with lemonade, Sprite, Coke.
Ew. Now you're talking crazy.
It's never bad.
Yeah, I'm just struggling to choose. I like pink champagne, red wine, single malt, margaritas.
Is this just cocktail you're talking
That's
about?
a really heinous drink. No wonder you feel like shit today.
Yeah.
Oh, my alarm went off!
Have you ever had a rusty nail?
Yes.
I like a rusty nail.
I'm dreaming.
I like pina coladas.
Do you like pina coladas?
Yeah, she does. Yes,
I
she
like
does.
coffee. I like coffee liqueurs. I like chocolate liqueurs. I like Baileys.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink coffee.
Really?
Ever.
You know I'm a barista.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but that's why I used to
Oh,
do.
I do. Oh, I did know that.
I can do latte
Yeah.
art, so I
Yeah.
hate bad coffee, so I get really angry.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody gives me a bad coffee.
More anger, more anger.
Oh, no.
Sam's trying to calm her down, and meanwhile I'm like, go, Ruth, go, light the shit up. Go, Ruth, go.
I like.
Burn it
I don't think there's anybody on this panel that would go, I don't think Briana likes alcoholic beverages. But I don't dream about alcoholic beverages the way I dream about coffee. Alcohol is like, yeah, it's there. If I'm with my friends, yeah, let's have some drinks. But coffee is like, is my lover. I want to be alone with my coffee.
Well, and the ritual of the coffee is so nice.
Yeah, I don't like drinking alone.
That's true.
I like drinking with friends. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you, so I quit caffeine for years, for 7 years.
Oh.
And I also quit everything else. Sugar, and you name it, anything that might
Thank you for
possibly
doing
be
that, so I don't
diabetes.
have to.
You're welcome. I would cry going by a Starbucks. Like I used to be addicted to the chai tea latte, so sugar and caffeine.
Right.
And yeah, and it was the one thing I missed because it's a psychological aspect. I was like, that is pleasure to me. I knew no matter how bad a day I was having, there was that moment of like joy, just pure joy. And so recently I started having green tea again. It's unsweetened green tea. It's doing the same thing because I was like, it's just that and again, it's so in our heads because it's just that knowledge of I'm going to get something that is going to make me feel better.
It is like that routine, like Emily was saying. You're right.
Rituals are important. I don't even usually drink caffeine, but I have the decaf latte in the morning, and my husband makes it for me every day. I come out and it's on the table, and I do this.
Every morning you do. That doesn't surprise me for a second. Adorable. This is me. And then I go back to bed and I drink coffee while I look at Pinterest and become human. And then my family's allowed to talk to me. I'm the best. Okay. Is that everybody? Kimberly? Oh, you said
You guys can see how close her face.
Oh, I love when I hit Kim's funny bone. It's my favorite.
The indignant expression of like, everything's wrong.
I don't care how cute you are, kid.
Yeah. Listen,
Your kid is cute.
person who loves me unconditionally and is fulfilling my needs even as I stare at you,
This lady,
wrong.
this lady's trying to sneak in late, right in the front.
Where were you? What were you doing? Was it better than this?
Hello, I was a photo op.
What's your full name?
Maureen McGuire.
And your address?
Who'd you get a picture with?
Nisha?
Where were you?
I'm R2M.
Yeah.
Who are they? Right? Look how pretty the girls are.
4.
That's true. And I'm just giving you a hard time.
Maureen's cool. She was that was clear. It's okay. You got past.
Wow, did you die that right before you got here to get past it?
I was just about to give you a hard time, and you gave me such a nice wave, but never mind.
Jump up! Jump up!
Oh yeah, get it.
I'm just gonna watch. I'm not gonna help. This is fun. Oh my gosh. How many supernatural actresses does it take to get Briana Bookmaster up on stage? I really hope people are videoing this.
Welcome to the ladies panel.
In case there was any doubt, hold on.
Oh, God. Okay. I think we've answered like 3 questions.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want
Hi, I'm
from us?
Hi, I'm Judy and I'm from Nova Scotia.
Oh, wow.
Canadian! My question is for Ruth. I'm just wondering, one of my favorite episodes is regarding Dean. And I'm just wondering, do you think Ruth messed with any of Dean's memories when she restored him at the end of that episode? Or was she tempted to?
I think we have to say that again because we were doing a bit.
At the end of that episode, when Rowena restored Dean's memories, do you think she messed with any of them, or was she tempted to, and if so, which ones?
Oh, of course. Of course, she put some dungeon memories in there. That's all I need to say. Thank you for your question.
Oh God, I've had too much coffee.
Here I go. Going back in.
Well, this is good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Having so much fun, and I don't give a fuck if anybody else is.
That's the way life should be, goddammit.
That's right.
Where are you from? Who the fuck do you want?
Who are we?
My name is Dana, Western Pennsylvania born but live in Northern Virginia. And this question's for all of you. If you could be a mythological creature, what would you be and why?
Rachel Meyer's going to answer mine for me. Oh, I'm bad at these questions.
Way to pull a spade.
This morning, I want to be Medusa and turn everyone to stone.
I think I'd want to be Midas and turn everything to gold.
I'd be a mermaid. Or a dragon. Mermaid dragon! A mergon! There we go.
Has that ever been made before?
A drag maid.
There are water dragons. There are water dragons. It's a very mythological water dragon. Jersey. Or dragon. Yeah. I'll be a water dragon.
So I always, from when I was a kid, I wanted to be a fairy, so yeah.
You are. I think you should pick one that you're not already.
Yeah, we are all fairies. Let's be all clear. We're all
Clearly, you saw me get up on that stage.
Emily's back there doing research on this right now. So
Dude, this is crazy! I just clicked on the 45 most disturbing mythical creatures from around the world. I mean, we've got a Jikininiki.
Yeah. Very
We've
good.
got a Gashidoku.
it's like looking at a Pokemon.
A Mongolian death worm. About the size of a human intestine, this worm spews corrosive yellow saliva and blasts of electricity that kill prey instantly. That's what it sounds like, Amara.
What was go back to what was the jiggity wiggity one? The jiggity wiggity whatever.
Jikininki. Jikininki.
I don't know. He sounds like he's up for a good time.
Uh-oh, you guys, these are spirits cursed to devour human corpses as punishment for leading a greedy and selfish life. And he looks crazy! You don't want to look like this guy.
We take your questions seriously.
I'm sorry. I have one more.
Research them.
Because this is just hilarious with all of these. There's like a banshee, and then there's the Itan Momin, which is a sentient roll of cotton that smothers people until they suffocate.
Wow.
That's kind of what I am already.
I'm gonna start calling you Itan Momin instead of Orkim.
Orkim. Just let me love you.
Best day ever. Best day ever.
I'm gonna answer, because I did come up with an answer, a silky, only an R, not a seal.
Okay.
I know, nobody knows what I'm talking about.
No, of course we do.
Okay, all right, I feel good about that.
Yes, I know what's going on. Silky. Sounds pretty. Silky.
Does that answer your question? Thanks so much.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Emily. I'm from Boston. Boston. My question is, if you guys were to form a girl band, what would the name of your band be and what instrument would you play?
If or
When you form a band.
The GGs?
I suspect that's already taken. It's too good.
We'll take them
What
out.
about just the vaginas?
There's
What
no
about the
vaginas.
even better for JJ's?
Yeah, or
Can we do that?
lemon vajayjay.
Twat waffles. Twat waffles. Final answer. Twat waffles.
And have we got to have a song as well?
No, just what do we
What
play?
instrument?
What instrument? Well, this morning you
I play the guitar.
You can be the drummer so you can just beat shit up.
Yeah.
Like one drum.
Ruth is on drums. I'm on guitar.
I have no musical talent.
Harmonica.
Okay.
Sam?
Tambourine.
Tambourine. Kimberly?
I'm taking the bass because I love my Borja.
Okay, cool.
He'll teach me.
That's true.
We don't have, well, does the keytar fill in our keyboard needs? So I don't
Keyboard
have to worry
needs,
about
yes.
that? I'm gonna go with the banjo then, because I keep trying
Yes.
to learn how to play, and I own one, but
Okay, listen. I'm shouting this out to Scout to draw. So Rachel Miner's on harmonica, Briana's on guitar, Ruth is on drums, Sam is on tambourine, Kimberly is on bass.
Or fiddle. Or fiddle.
that'd go
Or stand-up bass,
banjo.
Kim, stand-up bass too.
Yeah.
And then the banjo. So if you guys don't want to see that band live, I hate you. That's the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I wonder what our hit single would be called.
Like me? I the twat waffles.
I love it.
Coming soon. It's happening.
It's gonna happen.
We're gonna have to do an album cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think our first album should be called Chicken and Twat Waffles. We'll have a whole, like, the whole promotional tour will be a big feast of chicken and
just be
maybe
like
not twat waffles.
a big brunch
Regular
everywhere we
waffles.
went. Always, there'd just be a big brunch before every
Yeah,
concert.
brunch all the time. I mean, who doesn't want that world?
I mean, we'd sell out every single show. They'd be like, yeah, I'll be in a second, I'm just finishing up my brunch.
I have so many. I love this band.
Thank you so much, Emily.
All of our concerts would just be at brunch time.
Yeah,
We
what's wrong with
That
that?
sounds amazing.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Mimosas.
Oh my gosh, Kim, that's exactly the same thing I thought. I was like, I don't want to have to stay up
Exactly.
late to do a concert. Can we brunch concert?
Brunch concerts. Brunch band.
Brunch with the
And then you take a nap.
Haven't thought of.
Now we know what we do when the show finishes. Now we've got our future
Now
career.
we've got our band.
We're okay.
We're in.
Thank you.
Thank
Set
you.
for life.
Hello.
Good morning.
All right.
I'm Kara from Vermont.
Hey.
I first want to tell you that your panel is my favorite. The ladies as piano, top of it. Like,
It's our favorite too.
But I did want to ask.
But this question is for Ruth.
It's actually could be for most of you, but mainly for Sam. What's it like to record across from Jensen as he's standing there with like tears streaming down his face? Like he's Mary's crying, and he's telling me that he hates you? Because like that was hard to watch. I can't even imagine like standing across from crying Jensen.
It feels like in all my scenes with Jensen, one of us is crying. I know that you're talking about that scene where, in the bunker, right? That scene was, it was really hard because we weren't sad, we were mad. And you don't want either of them mad at you, really. And the thing is, it was kind of intense, and so we kind of stayed in it, even when they're moving the cameras and switching sides. And it took a while, like an hour and a half or something. And it really felt like he was really mad at me, and I was getting mad back. I'm like, well, fuck you.
I don't care how pretty you are. Fuck you.
You should be nice. And I was justified in what I did, so fine. And then he's like, you can get out. I'm like, but so basically what happened is we stayed in it, and then the whole crew was a little bit like, they're like, this is awkward. I'm like, I know, it's really uncomfortable. And then at the end of the scene, because he's Jensen, they're like, okay, cut, moving on. He's like, I'm so sorry. He comes running around the table. I'm like, I'm sorry too. Can we be friends again? So yeah, it's weird. We have a weird job. We have a weird job. I mean, I have to have a sobbing fit asking Ketch to kill me. And then I have to do a whole scene with Jensen crying, telling me he hates me again. Because I was such a bad mom and died. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
And he's a really good crier. And then you start crying, you're like, no, don't cry. So.
For me, working with Jen Snackles is like staring into the sun. He did this thing the other day where he can move each of these eyeballs separately.
Stop it.
I was like, even your fucking eyeballs are perfect. His freckles are symmetrical. We know from the audio guy his eardrums are perfect. It's too much. It's too much.
So thanks for bringing that up. That's a lot.
We were feeling good.
Love you.
I still feel great. I don't know what's going on.
I need to answer something. I'm still going, like, in my head, I'm still imagining that, Kim, that you said you were an otter silky. Because everyone, like, you like to pretend you're so tough. You're an otter.
I am an otter.
You're an otter. I think it's brilliant. I'm stuck on that magic. But Jensen is hot, too. I mean,
What are the takeaways from this panel? Others are cute. Jensen is hot. Chicken and twat waffles.
Don't say we never gave you anything, okay?
Quick do for the world. Go out and prosper.
That needs to be another hashtag for the weekend, I think.
Chicken and twat waffles?
Chicken and twat waffles.
Yeah. Chicken and twat waffles.
We see it.
Oh, it's you.
I've never been angry.
Can't wait what you got for me tonight.
That's what Briana says before her coffee in the morning.
That's right. Oh, it's you. What's your name?
Connor.
Connor. Hey, Connor.
Where are you from?
New York.
What do you want? Oh, that's why you're so big-spirited about this. New Yorker. That makes sense. Okay, go.
I think, like many of us, Supernatural is our favorite show. When you were a teenager, young adolescent, what was your favorite show to watch? What was your thing?
Quantum Leap. Did anybody else watch Quantum Leap?
Quantum Leap.
I love Charmed Angels.
it was not my favorite necessarily, but I remember the 7th or 8th grade. I was a big fan of Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah.
And all the other girls in my class were 90210 all the way, and I felt really strange.
Yeah. I live in Canada, so I'm not sure we all watch the same shows. Do you guys know a show called The Edison Twins? Fuck you, Connor. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You screwed me again. Okay? Did you plan this? You and your mom? Did you wake up this morning going, how am I going to ruin Brianna's life today? Okay? It's my last question to answer. Okay?
I think you've been elevated to nemesis status here. Wow.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I think take the stairs this time. Oh, man. gonna watch again.
Outstanding.
She can do anything.
Like a fucking fairy.
I started watching I started watching Doctor Who in the 6th grade, so I'm gonna go with Doctor Who. With the long scarf, my mom made me a Doctor Who scarf.
He was my doctor.
He was my doctor.
I went to his drama college. Oh, sorry. We sometimes talk amongst ourselves.
Are you guys still here?
I think we should warn the band about their competition.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, you guys get a band.
We formed a band.
Yeah.
Mike, you're teaching me the bass. Good.
I'm playing the guitar.
I've got to learn the harmonica apparently, so.
Perfect.
Do you want to know what our album's called?
Well, first
We
of all,
Hate Boys.
no.
Men Suck.
No.
No.
That was that.
You asshole.
Exactly. Rich is an asshole.
Yeah, Rich is an asshole.
The
The band is called.
The Twat Waffles.
You couldn't think of anything offensive. That's all you got.
Debut album, Chicken and Twat Waffles. And we're not going to be competing with you guys because all of our concerts are during brunch, so don't worry.
Perfect.
It's okay.
What was our single?
Bite me. Bite me.
Bite me.
First name was Bite Me.
Bite me. I didn't think to go with the waffles. Bite me with syrup.
With maple syrup.
Yeah.
Bite me and ode to maple syrup.
I have a question. Are we supposed to be getting off this?
We're not going to say a word until you ladies finish. We are. We're not getting ready. We're not going anywhere near that. Our lawyers have advised us not to comment on your new band name or any of your singles.
Very smart.
I guess we'll just take some more questions then. No, I'm just kidding. Can we take one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Hi.
No pressure. If you guys could rate another cast member's closet, who would you choose?
Kimberly.
Cast member or a character?
Any.
Rate another cast member? Oh.
Cast member's character. Cast member's closet.
Sam's.
Yeah. You and Sam have a very similar style. I actually bought something recently and I went, can't wear this, it's too Sam's, man. And I brought it here last convention. She said,
I would either go for Sam or Kim.
Yeah, I would go for Cam only because I've actually been in her closet and taken some of her stuff home. So.
I would go for Ruth, mostly for the comic value, because I feel like Ruth's clothes would fit on like one of my arms.
I know, I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Nothing will fit me. There's no closet I can go to.
And yet you manage to look really fashionable with what you do find, so. I mean, right? And she's always like, oh, I just found this at the thrift store or something. Ruth and I actually Ruth helped me shop for wedding dresses, because Kim had told us that in LA there's the school of design.
Institute.
The Fashion Institute of
FITA.
School of stuff.
FITA.
FITA. And they have a store where students who have designed things, and then for some reason there's like ball gowns and wedding gowns, and it was really fun. I did not find a wedding dress there, unless I wanted to look like I was from the 80s, which, could have worked. But I found a red sequin dress, I think, but...
And we bought matching jewels.
But can I say that, okay, I just want to end it with, this is such a freaking awesome group. In case anyone was wondering, we all got to be a part of Emily's choosing the dress. We were getting pictures when they were at that. Yeah, it was really
And
nice.
Lisa's.
Lisa. That
She's
was
the one
fun.
that's missing, right? Lisa.
Yeah, that's true.
Lisa. Yep.
Yeah, we should FaceTime her.
And Elena.
We had Shoshana last year.
We have a really big fucking group text. Yeah, just so you know.
I turn my phone back on, it'll be like 56. Yeah.
And I have to tell another wedding, not really, but yeah, wedding related. I was on my honeymoon and we got to our the second hotel and the concierge said, you guys have a couples massage given to you by your Mudita sisters. And at first I was like, huh? And then I remembered our text chain is called, was it Elena that found that word?
Yeah.
Mudita, which I don't remember what it means. I know it's something yummy and good and warm and sisterhoody. But it just made me so happy. And that's, our text chain is indeed called Woodita. And it's ridiculously encouraging.
Sometimes, yeah, and sometimes angry.
Sometimes angry.
Should we go?
Yeah, we should probably go.
What?
Should we go?
No, we're going. No, we were letting you finish it. Did we?
Rich literally can't get further away from us.
Yeah, I could. I could get further away. I could be right back there. But I'm here because it matters. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Italy Swallow, that's Kim Rose. That's Samantha Smith. That's Ricardo. That's Briana. That's Here they go. Just a six of them. Just a six of them. Creating a band. Just a six of them.
If I Sam?
All right, Ron, you know what time it is now.
Oh man, do I?
It's auction o'clock.
Oh yes. Does that usually mean that we've got Loud and Swing autographs coming up?
Alright.
And we sometimes like to play a couple of acoustic tunes.
I love that idea.
And because of this venue, no matter where you are, you'll probably hear us. So you can count or just sit where you are.
Let's music will find you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's auction time. Go see Loud and Swing. Play a little acoustic set there. Autograph. Or just stay here and watch Ruth sign the banner. Because that in itself is a show. There she goes, signing her name. Wow. Norton? Some signing breaths. She's putting in effort here. You're grabbing your shaker and walking off. Come on, man. Help the lady sign the banner. There we go. Yeah, now a little off-the-shoulder number. Well done. This fall, the banner signing ensemble du jour is... Oh. Well, Mike's glad he stayed on stage. That's one heavy robot. Yeah. There she goes down the stairs. Oh my God. If I did that, never get up. That Ruth Connell. You know what? I'm going to bid on that banner. There she goes.